Alright, so remember when I fixed Superman's weird flying face using Capcut? Yeah, that video got a decent response. And by decent, I mean it didn't go viral, but hey, it didn't flop either, so I'll take that as a win. After that, I was brainstorming what to fix next. And let me tell you, I spent over 20 days researching, analyzing, overthinking, and occasionally questioning my life choices. But finally, I landed on something that might be an unpopular opinion: Darkseid's VFX in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, before you start criticizing me in comments, let me be clear, I love the Snyder Cut. Darkseid looks badass, the character design is menacing, and the overall presence is fantastic, but if we're being super critical, I feel like some scenes could have looked even better, specifically the color grading and texturing. There are moments where Darkseid looks a bit soft, almost too smooth, and when you compare him to Thanos, who has those ultra-detailed facial creases and hyper-realistic textures, Darkseid feels a bit low. So today, I'm putting my Capcut skills to the test to see if I can fix Zack Snyder's Darkseid. Step 1. Import and trim. First things first, I dropped the footage into Capcut and trimmed out the scenes that needed fixing. Mostly, these are the close-up shots, like when he's speaking or glaring into the camera with those intimidating yet slightly soft eyes. Step 2. Color grading and sharpness boost. Before making any crazy edits, I tweaked the overall color grading, increased sharpness to bring out more details, adjusted exposure to balance the lighting, refining the hues so the overall footage looked more dramatic. Already, this made him look way more defined, or I can say over-defined. But we're just getting started. Step 3. Isolating Darkseid. Now comes the fun part. I duplicated the footage, overlaid it, and cut Darkseid out from the background. Why? Because I wanted to edit him separately, without messing with the entire scene. The goal here is to sharpen his details, while keeping the background untouched. This way the environment stays cinematic, but Darkseid himself gets that extra layer of high-definition Doom energy. Step 4. Adding shadows and depth. Next, I created another layer of Darkseid. Darkened it completely. And used masking to add a half-shadow effect over his body. This makes him look way more menacing and gives him extra depth. Step 5. Adding that apocalypse glow. Now, what's Darkseid without a little hellish glow? Since Apocalypse is basically a flaming nightmare planet, I added a subtle glowy effect to make his armor and skin look like they're reflecting the heat of his homeworld. It's a small touch, but it instantly makes him feel more alive, like he just stepped out of a firestorm. Step 6. Applying LUTs and adjusting contrast. LUTs are my best friends when it comes to fixing cinematic looks. I applied a grittier, high contrast to make Darkseid pop. But I didn't want him to look too artificial, so I balanced it out with an exposure layer to keep things natural. And boom, we're done. Now, let's roll the final version. What do you think? Which one looks better? The original Darkseid or my fixed version? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you want me to do a similar edit for Joss Whedon's Justice League Superman, spam the comments with "Release the Justice Tube Cut." If we hit 200 comments, I'll definitely make it happen. Until then, keep supporting, keep commenting, and I'll see you in the next one.